Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm joined by my beautiful friend, FG.
Hi.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about comfort series and things that just feel like a big hug when the world is being too much, and what we like to watch when that happens. So yeah, let's go. What are your comfort series?
We have many in common actually, I think. But like the main things I love to watch and watch over and over again are probably She-Ra and Avatar, and weirdly, for some reason, I've started to rewatch Grey's Anatomy all of the time at the moment. But I know, I don't know, it just gives me, just knowing what happens, knowing when which character dies or might not die. I don't know, it just gives me lots of comfort. How about you?
I love Avatar, The Last Airbender, She-Ra. I love Heartstopper a lot. Like a lot. I can't wait for the second season. I love Heartbreak High, and what else do I love?
She infected me with that series now. I think it's also one of my comfort shows.
I love Arcane, but it's really traumatic, so it's not a comfort series.
I mean, She-Ra is also pretty traumatic if you think about it.
Not comparable. I know.
Okay.
I know that you haven't watched Arcane yet. It's trauma from start to end.
Okay.
It's pretty much losing your parents and war and blah.
Okay,
like,
well, maybe not a comfort series.
yeah. Pride and Prejudice is definitely one of my comfort series. It reminds me of home. Yeah. Tell me about Grey's Anatomy. Like, why? Because I haven't gotten into it yet.
Well, you shouldn't. Honestly, you shouldn't. It's not that great. But the thing is, a friend of mine started watching it, and then I got kind of into it. I mean, I watched it as a teen for, I don't know, like, just whenever I could. Some episodes in between. That's great about Grey's Anatomy. It doesn't really matter. Like, the characters are usually the same. Well, if you're not like in season 17 or something, but like the first 10 seasons are basically all the same characters. And I don't know, it's just, I don't know what I like about it. Maybe the amount of drama, how useless some of this is. Like I can just sit there and be like, oh my goodness, that must be nice to have that kind of problems, you know? I don't know, just sometimes, and the thing is I can skip over the episodes I don't like, and move on to those that actually interest me. So, you know.
That makes sense.
Do you do that too? Like, if you're having, if you're watching your comfort movies, do you like skip some things?
It really depends on if it's like a filler, because some stories are not always that good, and like then you just skip through the unimportant stuff or the heartbreaking stuff. So I do that, but not with the series that I counted. Like, there is a really good Turkish series that I love to watch with my mom, but Turkish series are like, let me explain to you what I could have explained in 10 minutes in 1.5 hours. Yeah. So that's the Turkish series plot. So that's what we end up doing. Like, we skip through a lot of the series and just go into the like good tension.
Yeah.
But yeah. Shall we pause? We can just wait. It must be nice. It must be nice. Du verstehst die ganzen Hamilton references leider nicht. Sad.
It's me.
Anyways, okay. Yeah, She-Ra. Why is it one of our comfort series?
I mean, we're both pretty gay, so you know, it's mostly that.
Did you just out me in front of the whole internet?
You're
That's
welcome.
so rude.
Well, now all your watchers will be viewers, whatever. They all know. Like, I mean, it's such a surprise, right?
I know. With how I look, like,
I mean,
the half shaved.
we all know we are like the most cishet normal people ever.
Yeah, definitely.
No, but I mean, like, what I love the most about She-Ra is the excellent storytelling. The story is just, I don't know, immaculate. There's no other word. The story is just amazing. Then the characters, like, we have a hero that is the classical hero, at the same time she ain't at all. and then we've got this great build-up in villains. Like we have like multiple types of villains as well, and so much representation. I love that so much.
So much representation, and like also the color scheme is so calming.
Oh my goodness, yes, it's so pretty as well. It's such a pretty series.
It's pretty much the power of day and the power of love solves every problem. Whoop whoop.
And I also love how the series usually is like, we don't have a plan, and maybe that's not good, but we always have no plan, and I love that. I don't know.
And for me personally, I relate with Adora so much because she has a helper syndrome. She has the problem that she has to solve every problem, even though like it's not her fault. And yeah, I just like a lot of the issues that she is dealing with, I can relate to a lot. And she's queer.
What? What are you saying? Don't spoil other people.
I know. Whom can you relate a lot to in She-Ra?
I mean, I think all of the characters are relatable in some way or sense. I don't know. The thing is, I don't know if I have like a certain person that I relate to most. I have a lot of them, but certain traits in Scorpio, for example, I see in myself. The loyalty thing to a fault as well, but I don't know. I like Adora as well as a character, but I don't think I am her or like I am similar to her. It's just that I think she's a really great hero. Like she's written so well, and the entire hero complex thing is such a great way to like. It's I don't know. If you haven't watched it, you really should do that.
Yeah. You should really watch it.
Really should do that.
It's a great message. Avatar aged so well. I rewatched the whole series in a few days while I was packing up everything in Scotland and just like getting my room ready and tidying it up. And it's amazing. Like there is nothing problematic about it, and all of the characters just make sense. Besides Aang and Katara, I don't get them.
I think you either like it or you just dislike it. There's no in between.
No.
I also think it just doesn't make any sense, especially knowing that Zuko like fucking took one hit for her, like one fucking sorry. Like how?
Yeah.
Just how? But I don't know.
But it's so good, and
it is.
Like all of these themes of like bringing harmony and how Aang at the end, for example, just tries to find his own way in how to deal with a huge problem instead of listening to his all surrounding. And I love how he's like, no, this feels wrong to me, and he just finds out how to do it in his way. It's so inspirational. And the fact that a kids show is explaining chakras and like the concept of war and why we have war and
also rebirth as well, and the fact that we are all connected to the people before and after us. I love that so much as well. Like, I don't know, like every season had a specific message. Like with the first season, we see Aang as a little child who has to grow up within a war and figure out his own position in that war. And he's fucking 12 years old, so of course he has no idea how to be a warrior, especially like the hero. And I don't know, I think it's a great kids show and even greater show for adults to rewatch, because like you said, it aged so well.
Just incredible.
It's really good.
Yeah, I'm really happy that like you can rewatch it and it stays wholesome, because like there are a lot of series that we liked as kids.
Wings Club.
Wings Club. I tried to rewatch Wings Club.
It's not possible. It really
with
ain't
the
possible.
idea of like, oh, I'll get a piece of my childhood back, and it just ruined everything. Like there's a plot, and it happens over the span of like 15 episodes, like just one plot, and that's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense.
The thing is, everything is so superficial looking back, like the conversations and everything. It didn't seem that way when we were children, right? I felt like it was so meaningful and so great
and so sparkly.
Exactly, I liked it so much, but well.
Enchanting.
that was literally the best transformation ever.
I know.
Who are you? Are you Bloom?
I'm Bloom.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
I have a main character complex.
I mean,
I'm blue. No, it's the fire. Like, it's the fire. I love the phoenix. I love the fire. I could eat it up. What about you?
I mean, as a child, I also always wanted to be blue. Like you said, she's the main character. She is fucking fire. She has a dragon. She's fucking pretty and has red hair. But like, looking back now, I think I'd more be like Flora probably.
Yeah.
Or like Lila.
Yeah.
One of those two.
Yeah, I can see that.
But I love the fact that they included people of color so early.
Absolutely.
Like, so early.
Tekna looks really gay.
Yeah, that's the thing. I couldn't appreciate her as a child because I don't think I understood her as much. But now looking back, I think she's a real icon.
Yeah. I watched like one episode of the remake. It's...
I watched the entire series and I can only say it was a bit time waste.
That's... I'm sorry.
I mean,
sorry
my
you went
sister
through that.
even watched the second one, but like they fucked over the plot so much. They made like a love triangle between Sky, Bloom, and the sunny one. I forgot, Stella.
Yeah.
It was a love triangle and it was so bad. Like it wasn't good. It was just so bad.
That's horrible.
Just no.
By the way, ignore me yawning because I spent like hours reading fanfic yesterday night, so because I'm an adult.
We make our own choices.
What else do we say? Pride and Prejudice is a really good comfort series, like the BBC one, not the movie with Keira Knightley. It's so comfy and like people are just worried about whom to marry and there's no real issues and I love it. It's amazing. It's very comforting. It has the enemies to lovers trope, which we talked about yesterday.
She adores it, and I'm just like, meh. I'm over it at this point.
I love enemies to lovers. It's a bop.
Not for me. I mean, I understand. It's about the tension and about, relationships moving forward and drama. So much drama. But honestly, I couldn't be bothered. I'd just be like, yeah, at some point I would be just, I don't know, putting them in a room and just lock the door and be like, just kill each other or kiss each other, one of both.
Or fuck each other.
Dirty.
I didn't say that.
I mean, you did.
Yeah, what else do we have on the list?
I mean, I never watched that series that you talk about, but I did watch and really loved not Bridgerton. Bridgerton was, I don't know. I have mixed opinions for Bridgerton. The other one, I just forgot. Downton Abbey. I love Downton Abbey. It's also
I love Downton Abbey.
It's also one of my comfort shows.
Is it a comfort show though?
For me it is actually. I don't know, the entire tone of the series, and I don't know, I actually like things that have also deeper and darker meaning, and I also like to rewatch the stuff that might be harder to stomach. Depending on what. I mean, I wouldn't rewatch, I don't know, Walking Dead or something like that. Yeah. But, I mean, I don't know. I like that there's a plot line that I know what is going to happen.
Definitely. Heartbreak High. Heartbreak High is very gay. It has deep themes, but it has a lot of humor as well. And it's a very authentic representation of Gen Z.
It definitely is. And how Gen Z perceives the world. We're going to say that as well.
Yeah, pretty much. Heartstopper just feels like a big hug. Like everything about it. You know that they will be fine. You know that they love each other. And it's just amazing. I love them so much. And the characters are so nice. And everything is so UK. Like as someone studying in the UK, I just love the fact that everything is so UK. It just feels British. Yeah. Wednesday. We just rewatched Wednesday, actually. And it's so good.
The thing is, I couldn't be bothered to watch it once it came out and everybody was like, oh my god, it's so good. Because, I don't know, for some reason, the more people hype something that I didn't watch before, the less I feel inclined to watch it. Because I'm like, well, it might be good, it might be bad, but I stick with what I know or with what I already have. But then I watched it and I just binge watched it in one day. I couldn't stop. It's just so addicting. Though we have different opinions on Enid and Wednesday. Like, I feel they could be a couple, and she's like, oh my god, it's incest.
I think they're really good friends, no? If anyone has watched this far, let me know what you think, because I had a huge fight, not only with you, but with multiple people in my friendship groups.
I honestly think they could be a great couple. I love their dynamic, and I love how it, like, the entire thing, their conflict, how it resolves in themselves and how far they go. I don't know.
But
I can see it. I definitely can see it.
But why do we have to make great friendships into something gay? Do you know what I mean?
You could say the same about Catra and Shira, though. I mean, everything is better when it's gay. We all know that.
They have had tension from the get-go, Catra and Shira. That's that's like how they start.
But I mean, you don't have to have that in order to ship people, and I just feel like it could be a great match. I mean, it's better than Mr. Psycho, I kill everybody, I'm the nice guy, you know?
I like Xavier.
I still don't understand why. He's just such, oh my god, woe is me, I'm so poor. I mean, I'm not literally, but I'm so poor, like me. He's such a crybaby. I'm sorry.
No, I like him. He's charming and he's artsy. He's
charming, not artsy, maybe.
He's not like other guys.
Yeah, exactly. That was what I was looking for.
No,
I'm so special.
I would still give him a chance.
Ew. Just ew. No.
What else? Yeah, I think those are like our comfort series. Maybe I should give like Grey's Anatomy a watch.
No, really, don't go down that rabbit hole. What you should watch indeed, like instead, should be not Once Upon a Time. That's okay, but like not great. One Day at a Time. That's a really great series. Also, like considering so many important topics like migration, living in a country where you have been born but your parents haven't been, and then having your own children there. And so many everyday topics which are also pretty actual, like queer relationships and growing up, and
that's amazing.
It's a really great show. I've been rewatching it too many times, so right now I'm kind of doing like fasting, just not watching it at all, because I don't want to spoil this show for me, but it's really, really great.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
A good recommendation for the people out there. Yeah, I think that was our comfort series talk. If you have any comments, just leave them down below. And thank you for joining me. It has been great to spend time with you and film with you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Bye.